Hey guys, I noticed that on the countdown, week 17, number 3, a lot of people were getting this one incorrect. Um, so I wanted to take the time to go over it. So let's start. I'm going to read it first, just to read it, and then the second time I'm going to read it, I'm going to use my cubes. Georgia practices the piano for 420 minutes each week. She has practiced 3 times this week, on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. The numbers of minutes she practiced each day is shown in the table. How many more minutes does Georgia need to practice for this week? Okay, that was a lot of information. So now I'm going to use my cubes to help me pull out that important information I need. So first, Georgia practices the piano for 420 minutes each week. She practices 3 times a week on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. The number of minutes she practiced each day is shown in the table. How many more minutes does Georgia need to practice for this week? Okay, and I'm going to box many more minutes, right? Because that tells me that at some point in this problem, I'm going to be doing subtraction because I'm looking for a difference. Okay, so I look over at the table over here and I see that on Sunday, Georgia practiced for 52 minutes. On Monday, Georgia practiced for 67 minutes. And on Tuesday, Georgia practiced for 57 minutes. Now, the question is asking me, how many more minutes does Georgia need to practice? Okay, well, so far, this is how much she's practiced in the week from these 3 days. We know that in 1 week, how much does she practice? Well, she needs to practice 420 minutes in the total week. So my first step is I'm going to add up all of the minutes she's already practiced. So I'm going to add up my ones first. 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 plus 7 is 16. I write down my 6. I regroup my 110. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 5 is 17, which puts me at 176 minutes. Now, a lot of you stopped here and you put 176 as your answer. However, that tells me how many minutes she's practiced in the week so far. Going back to the question, it says how many more minutes does Georgia need to practice? So now what I need to do is I need to take the 176 minutes she's practiced so far today and subtract it from the total minutes she needs to have each week, which is 420. So 420 minus 176. 0 minus 6 I can't do, so I need to regroup. I cross out my 2 10s and make it 110. I take one of my change one of my 10s into 10 ones. 10 minus 6 equals 4. 1 minus 7 I can't do, so I need to go over to my hundreds column and borrow. I take one of my hundreds, so now I have 3 hundreds, and I convert that into 10 tens, which gives me 11 hundreds. 11 minus 7 equals 4. Now I go into my hundreds column. 3 minus 1 equals 2. So my answer should be 244 minutes that Georgia needs to practice for the week so that she has 420 minutes. Okay, guys, this was a 2-step problem, okay? Make sure we're going back to the question and seeing what the question wants us to stop for and asking myself, how am I going to get there? All right, guys, have a good day.